Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. It is match review and player ratings from yesterday's 1-0 victory against Southampton at home. First win of the season. Not the greatest performance, but it was 3 points that we got. Mason, how you feeling after that yesterday?
Lovely enough after managed to recover.
Yeah, it was glad we got the 3 points, but there was a lot of moments that really got heated up, in which we'll discuss that into the show as well.
Oh, that name again. Fuck me. That name. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed tonight, give us the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results on YouTube. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help me the channel grow. And, of course, hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever we are live or when there's a pre-recorded video taking place as well. So that will notify you what is coming up on the channel week in, week out. And if you'd like to give a donation, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Hit the join button to become a member. And, of course, you'll be put into a prize draw. We do it on the channel as well. We'll dive into comments quickly. Good evening, Pete. Hope you're well. Brian, even though it was great to be back to St. James's yesterday. Sorry I missed you, Pete. Awful game. Great defensive performance. I'd love to see what would happen if I threw ball of paper at Diaz's fanny. Absolutely. We'll talk about that during the show as well. Good evening, Martin. Hope you're well. I'm not going to read this next name out, but he says, good evening, guys. Well, good evening, Gordon. How are you doing tonight, lads? Send my best wishes to Greg. Ollie. Oh, I hope he's okay. I think he scored for Gateshead yesterday.
Broke his leg yesterday.
Oh, shame. Hope he has a speedy recovery. Good evening, Mr. Andrew DB. Good evening, Lee. Hope you're well. Definitely need to go out all for a centre-back this week. Otherwise, we have some big games coming up. Kraft played well, but we can't rely on him. And 0 point in Newcastle appealing the red card. Yeah, we'll discuss about that as well. Good evening, Mick. Hope you're keeping well as well. Isn't all right. Anyway, you said he's broken his leg, Greg Ollie.
Broke his leg, dislocated his ankle, and ruptured his ligaments.
Yeah, after today's performance gig, he could get fecked. Sorry, but he's shite.
No. Lee. It doesn't mean he's shite. Something's going on in his head.
It could well be, because I heard he got.
On in his head.
He apparently was at fault for both goals. Good evening, Lawrence.
He's not shit. I'm just saying he's not shit. Something's going on in his head.
Evening all. Any word on that Cardiff City shocker, Mason? Yeah, I heard it was a 5-0 drubbing to Burnley.
Can I just say they are in for a deep doo-doo next Sunday?
Yeah, Jordy's offended by my name. Got to need some to talk. Greg Lewis confirmed they said the surgery which just went well. That's good to hear. Anyways, I am going to put a poll up in right now. So here, and it is right. So poll is going up, and it's in regards to the Fabian Schär red card. So we'll keep that going before we wrap up the show. But let us know, guys, was it a correct decision? And again, me and Mason will discuss this as well. The team sheet, Mason, we expecting it what it was going to be. I mean, I thought Trippier would have started, but he went with Tino. But I think the rest of the lineup, we had a feeling what it was going to be.
Yeah. I was surprised with, and I predicted him to start, but luckily enough, I didn't realize he was going to fucking start. And Tino, I thought, fucking hell, how the hell is he here starting? But luckily enough, managed to stay on for the full game.
Yeah, I thought he did very well yesterday as well. I thought defensively we were very, very good at the back. I thought we really, really were. Absolutely. I already said before we got linked he was overrated and he didn't play any good in teams in Euros, says Lee. Fair point, Lee.
Was he overrated? Fucking
I wouldn't say he's overrated. Chelsea lost, by the way. Oh, dear. Yep, 2-0. It was a rare card, in my opinion. Diaz also should have been off as well. If Swansea win next weekend, I see that Turkish manager getting sacked. Diaz put his head in just as much as Schär did. was a red card for Schär, then a red for him too. Very, very interesting one as well. I mean, but the fact is, basically, we didn't start the game very well.
We didn't.
We really we looked quite rusty for 20 minutes.
It was basically all Southampton.
It was actually, because they had a goal disallowed, which was the right decision.
And I just shouted when the goal got disallowed. At least his offside rules fucking working. That's what I shouted when the goal got ruled off offside. I shouted, at least his offside rules bastard working.
Mm-hmm.
Hans, he did that.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah. So, yep. But yeah, I thought we really struggled for a lot. I mean, of course, was Gordon fully match fit, guys? He did struggle yesterday for me, Anthony Gordon.
He did.
Yeah, it was a red for Schär, fell for it, but Diaz was play acting. We've seen players do this before. The referee was awful. We're discussing Craig Pawson as well, because his refereeing was absolutely criminal. That is one of the worst I have seen in my lifetime. That is definitely one of the very worst I have seen in my lifetime. Then again, we will be discussing that on the show as well. So there you go. Well, let's see how much is the poll going to buy. We've had 8 votes in it so far. So keep it coming, guys, and let's know what your thoughts are as well. Right, I'm trying to get a photo of it before we get into it, but right, this is probably the best one I'm going to probably get, I'm guessing. Nope. Oh, I hate when a lot of these are they're not JPEGs, or there's something else. They're called AVIV files or something like that. I don't know why. So I'm trying to find one. No, I don't know if I could do that one now. Right, hold on. I'm going to have to do it this way. Right, hold on a moment. Because some of these images... Craig Pawson and Chris Kavanagh doesn't like Newcastle. They're both clown referees. Both of them are clown referees. The Stack is doing some great business, by the way. It's rammed every day. It's brilliant in there. And it's fantastic in there. And the incredible work they've done in there is just absolutely amazing. Right, here we go. Nearly there with it. So, almost there. Right. Just need to save that, because this is the biggest talking point.
I'm on mute. Is Portland going to be a new co-host?
No. The food is delicious. I've not tried the food yet. So glad we didn't sign Diaz. We were linked with him previously. He's a disgrace. I thought he was shit yesterday. He did not. He did absolutely bugger all. Right then, here we go. We're now getting on to the big talking point, and that is, of course, Fabian Schär's red card. Right. From there, I think the Fabian Schär red card sending off is correct, because he does put it in. But also Bereton Diaz does the same as well. So I think both of them should be walking. So I think both of them should have been off, in my opinion. Because that is both of them going head-to-head with each other. That is both heads going head-to-head. Now, I've got to say, the foul first by Bereton Diaz on Fabian Schär was worthy of a yellow. And the simulation from Diaz, that should warrant a second yellow as well. And he should be going as well. Mason?
Well, he only lasted 65 minutes, so, I mean, short, his own fault for doing this. Bereton Diaz is a wanker. And that's what I can just say about him. He's a wanker. Cheating bastard, man.
I mean,
and again, it's Schär's own fault, but the fact is, Bereton Diaz is a cheating bastard.
Yes, it's Schär's own fault for doing it, but also Bereton Diaz does the same, and he goes down if he's been shot from the stands. Right, this is the reaction. Oh no, not that one. I've put the same image in twice. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Did it save? Where the fuck is it? Right, should be saving now. She doesn't want to save this one. Oh, good grief! I don't know why.
Lewis, do you want to get us done for copyright like you nearly did last night?
Oh no, I'm not trying. Not be best to do that.
I'm worried about Lewis, man.
Right, I'm gonna have to do the same. Right, okay. So because the reaction from Bereton Diaz is pathetic and an embarrassment. And to be honest, this guy should be banned and fined as well for his absolute embarrassment. Yesterday, right? So again, I'm just going to save this quickly because I think he was an embarrassment to his own team yesterday. And did he deserve to get booed throughout the whole of the game he played that he was on for? Absolutely, he did. Absolutely, he did. So there you are. Right then, here we are. Why is this not saving? Jesus, what? Right. Right, hopefully it should be doing it now. Here we are, we've got it. Right, the reaction is an embarrassment. There you are. I mean, how pathetic is that? Mason?
It is. He needs it.
That is just a pathetic embarrassment. Even Shearer said on Match of the Day, the reaction is absolutely embarrassment. And rightfully deserved to be booed throughout the game. Of course, it did go ugly at half time as well. There was a bit of odd thingy going on in the tunnel as well.
I think he's not going to last long playing for Southampton because for what I've seen today, apparently they could be saying a winger from Sporting Lisbon, so he's not going to play much.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The fact is as well, I've seen today Southampton could be getting done by FIFA for the Caminata deal.
Oh, I hate AVI. Because
you know why? Because he was a free club. He was at Sheffield United, Villa, Southampton in the space of 18 months. Did he kind of do that?
Oh.
And apparently, if FIFA going to look into it.
Right, interesting. David says red for both players all day long. Yeah, I agree. Shocking sending off. Says 2 for Joy. Have a look at the photo of his face when he goes down. I've said it. Well, I've just added on before, and it's Jesus. Very disappointing Schär with all of that experience. He has no excuse for that. We are now another centre back down, which causes headache for Eddie Howe. Does this now give Eddie Howe? We now need to go on the transfer market for another centre back now, because otherwise the only option we've got to play in that role is Emil Kraft.
Be interesting this week to see what happens with Guy, because for what I've read this afternoon, but the 5th bid hasn't been rejected yet, which the bid basically on Friday Sky said that Palace was set to reject the bid, but now it's been selling that yet. So I've got
I might have missed a comment.
Now what it is, if this week, if that bid does somehow gets accepted, I swear to God, I'm going to bounce up and down in this room like a tit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I missed this one from David Parish from Palace sharing all negotiations with TalkSport. He is so unprofessional. He's another parasite as well. So 1,000,000%, Lewis says, deserved to be booed throughout the rest of the game. Yep. Southgate on TalkSport today said, thought Newcastle played very average. Who on earth is he asking questions us after the Euros? Well, even my Dean said it was a soft red card, and that's something by Mike Dean Pierce doing his best, Alan Partridge. What are kids going to do now when they see what they're going to go down so easy and get people sent off? Diaz should be made to play rugby. I will give a chance for one of the youngsters for free games, says Lewis. Interesting one there. Right. We'll get onto the goal. I mean, McCarthy, a lot of people, there's been talks, some Southampton fans have been saying that McCarthy is pretty error prone, and it just proved a point. He passed the ball straight to Isak, and then Isak, great pass, where Joelinton's got plenty of space just to roll that in the net with his left foot. And 1-0 up we went.
Apparently, Southampton won Jason Steele from Brighton.
Oof. I'm sorry, but that's what has cost. That has technically cost Southampton, because apart from the goalkeeping mistake, they had a couple of chances which Pope did, was called into action. But other than that, the rest of the chances were very feeble.
But the fact is, going back to Alistair McCarthy, they're gonna have him for majority this for half the season,
and he's got errors in him, and that could be Southampton's downfall.
Because Pizzuno done his Achilles at the end of last season. At the end of the last season in the Championship, so they're gonna have to put up McCarthy for half the season unless they get a keeper in for cover.
Interesting, but it's McCarthy. Even people that I've listened to the commentary back, particularly on John Anderson as well, and he said he's going to have nightmares over that, and that is exactly what happened. He played it straight to Isak, and then Isak finds Joelinton in plenty of space, and Joelinton just took that away, left foot as well, and that's what we needed. And that's what we needed to go 1-0 up just before half time as well. Your team won the day. I know them lot down the road won. What is Parish doing, playing to the media and the sellers, Park crowd for attention? God knows. I can't stand the bloke. What does Mason think of the Saints manager who is ex-Swans? I mean, he set his team up well, but there's a lot of lack of quality in that Southampton team.
And I will beat them yesterday, but I've still got the amount of respect I've got for Russell Martin is up there for what he did for Swansea in them 2 seasons. And I went to Southampton, but you've seen it in some of the celebrations. He didn't want to celebrate us against us last season.
No,
and it just shows you how much of the respect I've got for him is, as you have just said, 10,000%. After people say it about managers, they don't have the respect for the ex-managers.
Yep.
I certainly fucking do for Russell Martin. Like beating Cardiff 4 in a row, and that's how we usually played for Russell Martin. I love the. I would honestly, I sound gay for this, but I would kiss the bastard everywhere on his face with what he's doing for Swansea. Like, I've still got them. I've still got all the respect for him. Like,
that's fair enough. Fair enough. There's a miss one image, but I'll just do that in a moment. Why don't they sign Dubravka off us? Yeah, so you can take him. I still don't understand one challenge on Bruno when behind won the ball, but how can you win the ball first, but you take the player's legs? It's crazy, man. I hope the Premier League and FA look into that refereeing performance drop into the Championship or League One. Yeah, but now everybody knows if you want to send it back, we might get charged more because we are desperate for one. Now it's going to be the Newcastle tax plus the desperation tax. How old is the Southampton goalkeeper? He's got grey hair. He's got to be well into his 30s, surely, Alex McCarthy. You do a better job than Premier League refs, says Lee as well. So, well, then we'll get on to Craig Pawson, shall we, Mason? I mean, his refereeing was absolutely disgusting yesterday. I'm sorry, how was he a referee? Because his refereeing yesterday was just horrible to watch. You there, Mason?
What was that? Oh, What was the question again? Because I accidentally unmute there. So
Craig Pawson, his refereeing
oh,
yesterday was an absolute disgrace and disgusting. And
how
that
is he
is,
still got a job? He's shit.
he's absolutely horrible. He's a shocking referee.
Honestly, how has he still got his job? Because he is absolutely clueless. Honestly, man.
I don't get it. I really don't. That is one of the worst I've seen ever. That is really one of the worst refereeing standards I have seen in my entire life. And he deserves to not referee another game at all for that. That was absolutely abhorrent to watch. The one that really got me outrageous, where we could have had a chance and broke away free, when it was a great tackle, and then Craig Pawson pulls it for a free kick. Shit.
Pathetic, man.
Absolutely. Oh, get lost, get in the bin, get over. Jesus.
Look at the day, Ezzy. Free kick.
Oh, the free kick. I didn't see a problem with that as well. I did not.
Referees in this country are shite, like.
It's nothing's changed, is all I can see. Nothing. McCarthy's apparently 34. I watch the Only Fools in episodes. Danger still hilarious. Don't know where the crew got them blow dub balls. It wasn't form for the BBC props. That's one of my favorite ones as well. I was very surprised Dubravka was on the subs over Vlachodimos, and also heard Vlachodimos might go out on loan. I've heard about that as well. Apparently, Minty was sensational in that first half of Brighton. I'm still truly good that we can't see him play for us. PSR is a disgrace during our game against Brighton. He's apparently set up an assist as well. Also, Craig didn't let.
When the last season missing for Everton.
Also, Craig didn't let us take a fast free kick. Southampton didn't let him take a fast free kick. And when we did, we had to put in the exact same place where the challenge happened. Jesus Christ. You can get... I don't think I can see the bloke's name at the moment because it was that horrible to watch. But apart from Joelinton was magnificent. Bari's goal, what I also loved about Joelinton yesterday was when Southampton went on the attack, he came running all the way back to get that ball off Diaz.
Basically, he did all the dirty work yesterday. That's what he did all the dirty work yesterday.
Did? Yes, absolutely. I thought he did. Absolutely, he did. I mean, it was good, disappointing losing Murphy, who couldn't get into the game much, but we had to make that change back at the centre back. But Emil Kraft came on and did a very good job. And also Chelsea spent 1.2 billion in 2 years. How the hell is that fair? Jesus, Lee. God almighty. So, yeah. Rob says Kraft played well at centre back. He certainly did. I thought all the defence played well. I'm a little bit concerned with Lewis Hall giving the ball away at quite a couple of times. I've got to admit, but I thought the one he cleared off the line as well, because that was going in. He did very, very well with that. So I thought Kelly did pretty well when he come on as well. I really, really thought he did. I was gutted we didn't see Osula come on. We didn't see Willett come on as well. Miggy didn't come on as well, which I was a little bit surprised with. But it is what it is. We held out for the win, and that's exactly what we got. And yeah, it was karma for Southampton because they could not beat us with 10 men. They certainly could not beat us with 10 men on the pitch. Simple as that. We didn't look like the Premier League team who's been in the Premier League for a while. Southampton looked like the team in the Premier League for a while. Looks like we just come up like, yeah, absolutely, says Lewis. Would have liked to see some fresh legs to replace Isak, even if it was Miggy. Yeah, I thought Isak did well. He set up the assist. The man of the match is odd. It's between probably Joelinton. Pope did very well. I thought Tino did very well. Bruno as well. That was the captain's performance from Bruno. maybe struggled quite a lot in the first half, but he certainly got better and better in the second half. I mean, Mason, was that a captain's performance from Bruno yesterday?
Oh, big sale. Big sale. I think he's much better. I think he's a much better captain than Trippier.
I mean, fair enough. He was made vice captain, I thought. So, would have squad depth is there a moment, but a few injuries will change everything. Pete still feel we need 2 quality additions in the window. Yeah, we need still a right centre back, and we still need a right-sided winger. Gordon didn't 100%. Gordon looked off his game, unfortunately, but hopefully that was just a precaution. That was just a one-off, for that one as well. So yeah. But Mason, who could you pick for contender for man of the match as well?
Joelinton, Bruno, Longstaff.
Do you know what? Longstaff, I thought, did absolutely superb yesterday. Particularly that tackle he put on Diaz was absolutely fantastic. Just to rub it right in him.
Luckily enough, my man of match is having a
That's good to see. But what we want to see, but the thing is with Longstaff, is we want to see that a lot more on a regular basis now. That's what we want to see.
And I think Eddie Howe's given him a big basketball in the pre-season, saying, I know it's good in a way because he's rested his foot. What got injured at Everton. Lee and UFC, he actually.
Oh, it's John alive with a Man U fan. Okay.
Lee, are you actually? Lee, please let us know if he is, because I'll have a little look after this.
Any food picks yesterday from St James Park on the Stack? No, unfortunately not.
But going back to Longstaff, I
thought he did very well yesterday.
I think after that performance, from Longstaff yesterday, I think he's getting there with. I think this is going to be the start of having
because he knows his place is going to be under threat when Tonali returns.
On it, I think it's with the Girona game.
Yep.
Lee to Spurs fan, by the way, because I've just had a little look.
It's a Spurs fan, all right, fair enough.
I think you'll probably start Bournemouth and Forest, because I think Tonali will be on the bench against Forest.
Yeah, I mean, when's the Forest game? Is that a Tuesday or Wednesday?
Hasn't been said about that yet.
It's going to be one of the days, so it could be if it's the 28th, because that's his return day. He could make the bench.
Since we're most likely to be Wednesday.
Fair enough. But do you know what, Mason? I know we had to defend a lot in the second half, but we did fantastically well. Southampton at times just couldn't find a way past her, and we dealt with them very well. And it was going to be a tough game, considering we had the red card. Do you think, Mason, if we didn't get the red card for Schär, it could have been a lot more comfortable for us?
Yes. But going to the defence, if that was last season, we would have been 4-5-0 down.
Yeah.
If that was the defence from last season, we would have been 4-5-0 down.
Could well been. All right, but they're talking about Man United. All right, then. Should be a Wednesday, as we have Bournemouth the Sunday before. Well, then fair enough. Then, yeah, if that's the case, then that game should likely be played on Wednesday as well. So, but the good thing is, Mason, it's 3 points. I know it wasn't a great performance, but it's all about getting the 3 points on the first game of the season.
It is. And obviously with Bournemouth, it's not going to be tricky because of the.
That's going to be a slightly challenging game. They got a late equaliser yesterday as well.
I know they've lost Solanke, but I think they've got a better.
I think they signed a new Brazilian striker. I'm sure they did.
From Porto. So it's going to be. I think he'll be better than Solanke, to be honest.
We'll see what happens. So, but. Yeah, I mean, it was a great performance. We were feeling quite rusty throughout the game yesterday, because we did struggle a lot, but maybe if Schär...
With the way some players played, yes, I would have been happy with a 0-0, to be honest. But luckily enough, we got 1-0.
We got the 1-0. That's the main thing. It was 1-0, but it's a win, and that's the main thing. And we've kicked off the season with 3 points. Hopefully, Eddie will be getting some more work with lads with training, and we'll be ready for Bournemouth for Sunday as well. A bit again. I forgot that Miss Lewis is coming. I was quite impressed with the Southampton supporters, 3,500 at the game. Yeah, they brung a canny few thousand fans with them as well. Long travel all the way down from the south coast as well. Would have had to have left very early as well. But yeah, credit to their fan base for quite a few turning up as well. But yeah, but hopefully some of their fan base are embarrassed on Diaz's reaction. Surely some of their fan base has got to be embarrassed on Diaz's reaction. As said, it is a red card for Schär, but I think both players should be walking because both players are putting heads into each other, and both of them should be off for an early bath as well. Hopefully, if we get a centre back in before Bournemouth, that would be great. But if it's got to be Emil Kraft, then it's going to have to be Emil Kraft. But I thought Emil Kraft played, as I mentioned, Kraft played yesterday well for me.
Apparently I read something this afternoon saying that if we don't go for if Guy goes down completely, like finishes completely, apparently it doesn't. They're going to go in for Gomez, but they didn't say nothing about going. By the way, they're going to go back in for going, but they didn't say anything about Gomez. They're going to go in for Joe Gomez, but they didn't say anything about going. So it just looks like it's just going to be Gomez, and that's it.
Well, it's interesting. We'll wait and see. So yeah. But hopefully we'll take it to Bournemouth. Hopefully the performance will be a lot more better as well. Hopefully we just keep 11 men on the pitch for next week. Bournemouth could be hard. Our greatest games haven't been the greatest. I mean, we lost 2-0 last season, and the 1-1 draw, we didn't play at our best as well in that game. Plus, we did have Bruno in that game because he missed
what game is this?
Bournemouth away. So we're going to have Bruno for this because he's missed the last 2 visits to Bournemouth because last season because of picking 5 yellow cards. And, of course, last season he got his straight red against Southampton in the Carabao Cup. So we'll have him for that game, which will be good. What happened to the sin bin idea? Has that been scrapped by the Premier League? I don't know. Was that ever going to come into play? I don't know. I really, really don't know. So there you are. But hopefully the performance is going to be much more better for next week. Because it's going to be tough going down away to Bournemouth as well. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get another win because we've got some really winnable fixtures coming up as well. So, there you are. So we'll just wait for Mason to get back and then we'll go on to our player ratings next as well. And of course, do remember to take Potter. He's back. So there we are. Right, Mason, we'll go into the player ratings now. So are you lining up any away games, Pete? I'm going to try and get to a few. I'll probably will have to go through the ballots to get into them. But I'm definitely going to try. Absolutely. Right then, so player ratings time. Remember to take part in the live chat on what your player ratings would be as well. Right, Mason, kicking it off with Nick Pope.
Yes, I think he was all right.
I thought he was very good yesterday.
He had some vital saves. So I'm going to give him a 7.
Ooh, 7. Oh, I think
actually
low.
Actually 8.
What?
8.
Oh, we're going to change it to 8 then. Fair enough. Yeah,
it's good to see him back.
Yes,
it's good to see him back.
Hopefully, he can stay fit this season, Pope, because look how much he was a mess last season. So an 8 for Nick Pope. I think Pawson should be dropped to the Championship. I think he should never referee a game. Never mind getting dropped. Even in Lee, hope you're well. And everyone, Prick the referee still hasn't changed the refs yet. Nope, they're still the same. There's an 8 for Pulp as well, and a Pulp 9 for Pulp. It's 8.75. David's going for a 9 for Pulp. I think a 9 is a yes. I think he deserves that as well. So Mason's gone with an 8 for Nick Pope. Right then, so we'll switch into the back four now. We'll start off with Tino Livramento. And I thought Tino was very good yesterday. I really, really thought he did. It's going to be interesting now that could he be the regular right-back starter now? We shall wait and see. We know he's still a very young lad, but I thought he did very well yesterday for me, Tino Livramento. And what should we give Mr. Tino Livramento? I'm going to say an 8 for Livramento as well. I thought he did very well for me yesterday. So, yeah, I'm going to say an 8 for Tino Livramento. It's 1-7 from Lewis. There's an 8 from Lee as well. Okay, then, you, Mason, and, well, what are we going to give him then?
I'll give him a 2.
I think it's a 0 for Schär. I think he should know better than not to do that. Yes, we know Bereton Diaz overreacted and he should have been walking as well. But in a way, Fabian Schär should know better. You cannot stick your head into another opponent, even though it was both of them. He should have just walked away straight away, and we've lost him for 3 games by the looks of it. I'll be really, really surprised if we try to appeal this.
Aye.
I'm going to say I think it's got to be a 0 for Schär. He should know better not to do that. You cannot do that. But 2 fouls between 7 and 8. Peter Mason have another question. When is Sandro Tonali back? And when does he return? Does he go straight back in or settle on the bench? He's back on the 28th. So he'll be back for then. And he'll probably start from the bench first. 8 as well. Lewis has gone for a 0 for Fabian Schär. A 2 from Lee. And a 0 from David as well for Fabian Schär. It's inexcusable that he's done that. And yeah, he should know better. But again, shame on Diaz for the way he reacted. He also stuck his head in and he should have been taken an early walk as well. And it's a disgrace that wasn't the case as well. Right then, next centre back, Dan Burn. And I thought Dan Burn was very, very good as well for me yesterday. Did what he had to do as well. Made himself look big as well. I really, really thought as well. So I'm going to say an 8 for Dan Burn.
Yeah, no, I think he was solid at the back as well.
Yes, I thought he did very well. And playing him in his natural position as well, you can see how it works for him. Matty from the Magpie channel has said a good point, actually. What is that going to say to a place against us? They're going to do that and get our place sent off. Yeah, I've seen that as well. And he's made a very good point there.
Lewis, Matty from the Magpie channel will probably get you done for copyright for mentioning him on another channel.
8 from Lewis for Burn. Did you hear about the VR at Everton game? They overturned a penalty, which it's a tough one, that one, to me, actually. It is couldn't
happen to a nicer set of fans.
But the Ashley Young red card was correct, though, because it was a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. So that's why he walked.
Couldn't happen to a nicer team.
So there you go. Okay, then last to the back four, Mason. Did struggle, but a great clearance off the line, Lewis Hall.
I was going to give him a 6, but goal line clearance, I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay, then. Yeah, fair enough. He did very well. He did lose the ball a few times, But I think that clearance off the line was very, very good. But again, we know Lewis Hall is still a very young lad as well. He's still got a lot to learn himself. And hopefully we'll see an improvement in his next game. So a 7 for Lewis Hall. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Hall for 7 from Lewis. Good evening, Tom. Good evening, John, as well. A 7 from Lee and a 6 from David. And E7 from John and a 7 from John, Lewis Hall and 8 and a stellar save from Eddie. Okay, back to so it's back to me now. Hall consistently give the ball away, he did, but the goal line that he cleared, the one he cleared off the line, was very, very good though, as well. So, good evening, Wacky. Hope you're keeping well. Right, back to me now, and of course, it is none other than this man here, Mr. Bruno, and that was the captain's performance from Bruno. I'm glad he was given the captain's armband, and he did put a captain's performance in. I really, really thought he did. Did maybe struggle a little bit in the first half, but he certainly improved throughout the rest of the game, I thought, Bruno. And that was a captain's performance from him. I really, really thought he did. Didn't get yellow carded on the first game of the season, which was good as well. I thought he did what he had to do, and he was very, very good for me yesterday. Bruno, I'm going to give an 8 for yesterday. Anybody season ticket moved into the expired part of their wallet? Are you on about
Tom? Yeah, that's on mine. I've just had to put mine
strong.
back now. Because I bet Tom's got an iPhone. Just because it's on right.
But thank God this Southampton goal was offside. Yes, it was definitely offside. Bruno an 8. It's a 10 from Lee. Bruno a 10. Bruno an 8. After Hall got booked, he was on tender hooks. A bit, especially after Schär got a red.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. And good evening, Mr. Fleming. Hope you're keeping well as well. Okay, then. Right, then. So it's back to you, Mason. Go on, then. I think you could give him a really good rating for this one. And that's Sean Longstaff.
I give him a 6. I was going to give him a 5.
6? Oh, no, I think he deserves well higher.
7, then.
Oh, I think he deserves more than a 7 as well.
Oh, man. 8.
Hey, that's more. Hey. Yes, I think he deserves that. He did very well yesterday, Longstaff. It's that tackle he puts in on Diaz just to rub it right in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Just to rub that right in his face. So, there you go. 7 for Longstaff. 5 from Lewis. Longstaff for 7. Yes. And Bueno is one of the was for saying for us to sign guys. Charlie, he scored a great goal today. Longstaff an 8. Longstaff an 8.5. I've just put mine back in my wallet. As well, again, people are just saying hello to each other in the live comments. Apparently, it's 1-0 to Real Madrid. Right, last one out of the 3. It's that man there, Mr. Joelinton. Man of the match for me. Scored the goal. His body, his strength was absolutely fantastic. Took the goal away nicely. And the way he ran back up the pitch again when Southampton were on the counter-attack, just to get that ball of that absolute long-headed twat, Diaz, was absolutely fantastic. So, Big J7, I'm giving double figures of a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Big Joe Linton. Brilliant. And he kicks off the season with a goal for himself as well. Fantastic. 7. 10 out of 10 for Joelinton. He was excellent. My man of the match for me. He was brilliant. Joe 7, J7 to 10. Big Joe 10. Joelinton 10. Brilliant. I'm closer to the emergency tunnel, but I'll go and see me made it off time, says Lewis. Right then, the attacking 3 now, and this man didn't last long on the pitch because we took him off to make the change. Jacob Murphy.
I was going to stand at 5.
Yeah, I think he didn't get in the game much, did he? That was the problem.
Aye.
Yeah, didn't really get in the game much. I really thought he didn't. So
apologies for the child probably getting stabbed to death and bit in my back wound.
oh,
So I just heard some squealing. Just hope it's not a child getting murdered.
Jacob a 5, Murphy a 6, Murphy a 6. 6 from Clarkey as well.
Fuck's sake, man. God.
Right then, next one will back to me now. That's Anthony Gordon, and he struggled yesterday for me. I really thought he didn't look on his game. Really didn't. But hopefully that was just a one-off because we know what Gordon's all about. And hopefully we'll see a much better performance from Anthony Gordon. But it was really not his game yesterday, unfortunately. So I'm going to say a 4 for Gordon. It was really, it didn't look... Anthony Gordon, unfortunately, didn't look himself. That was the thing. I think Schär red card was for more how he reacted to the GS challenge, but rules really clear on showing aggression and Schär bit. Yeah, absolutely. G7, 10 plus Murphy, 6.5. Going to 7. Going to 7. Oh, there's a lot of 7s. I think his performances was poor yesterday. 5 as well. Going by his presence draws attention to 7. Fair enough. Okay, then last one, Mason out on the starting lineup, who set up the goal for Joelinton was Isak.
I'll give him a 7.
7.
I'll give him a 7.
Fair enough. I mean, he set up very well for the goal, didn't he? Didn't have a lot of... He didn't really have any chances himself, did he? I think he had to go out wide a lot. That's why I noticed yesterday with Isak. He had to play out wide a lot, didn't he?
I'll give him a 7.
Fair enough. There was one challenge in the Arsenal game where the Wolverhampton players put his hand around the Arsenal player's neck on the floor and VAR didn't pick it up, says Lewis. Jesus. 8 from Ian, 8 from Lewis, 7 from David, 7 from Lee. Gordon also created the goal. His run cut off the pass, forced me the keeper to make the mistake. That's a point, actually. 7.
Jimmy, are you not a Man United fan like your cousin?
Yeah. Right then, so we're going to substitutions now. Right, the first substitution that was in the game was, of course, Emil Kraft, and Emil Kraft did very well for me yesterday. You had to get those tackles in, particularly when Southampton players were playing balls in the box. I thought Emil Kraft did very well to deal with them at times. Really did. It's going to be interesting to see if he could be well playing centre-back for the next 3 games.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think this may be what you call a thingy.
Oh, wait. It's funny, man. It's funny.
So, in terms of Kraft, I'm going to say an 8 for Kraft. I thought he did very well. Kraft an 8, and a 7 from Lee. Play by. Yes. Okay, right. The next substitution, Mason, and there was 2 we made of this. We only made 3 yesterday, but you get Harvey Barnes.
He didn't do much to me.
He didn't do an awful lot, did he?
I'll give him a 6.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, didn't do an awful lot, did he, when he came on?
I'll give him a 6.
Fair enough. So 6 for Barnes, 1-5 from Lewis. So some 5, some 6s are coming in as well. So, okay, right then. The last substitution was Lloyd Kelly. And I thought Kelly did very well when he come on. I thought he did. He did what he had to do. I thought Kelly as well. So it'd be interesting to see when this guy will eventually get a start. Because I thought he looked very well. He's looked okay, pretty good in pre-season as well. I'm going to say, I'll probably give Kelly. I'm going to give Kelly a 7. I thought he did pretty well when he come on. He did quite well. 1 from Lewis, 1 an 8, an 8 from John, 5 from Lee. There's a 9 from Ian. Interesting. 1 as well. So that is all the players that we've done. Right. 3-1 and more to go. 1-7 from Eddie as well. Longstaff a 7. Oh, I'm on about via. I'm on it. That seems completely blank. Does it? I've seen Bruno and 9 from me. I think Robert must be catching up. Was there some of these as well? Right then. We've got just a couple more, just about 3 more ones that we need to rate. So you are right, Mason. I'm afraid you're gonna get this one. I'm afraid. I think you know who it could be. Have you got an idea who it could be?
Aye.
Mm-hmm. Go on then, Mason. You get none other than Mr. Craig Pawson.
0.
Oh, yeah.
What a cock, man.
Yes.
Honest to
His
God, man.
refereeing was disgusting, wasn't it? It was horrible. It was disgusting, and 0 is what he well and truly deserves. I hope he doesn't referee another Newcastle game ever again. Disgusting, man. Joelinton mine massively. Our fans at 10, Eddie and 8. Craig Pawson 0. Pawson dropped in the time. 5 from Robert as well. So a big 0, of course, for the referee. Right. Next, I'll go on to the fans. And fans get a 10 out of 10 as always. We stuck by the team throughout the whole of the game. We made our feelings clear about towards Craig Pawson and to Bereton Diaz. What we thought about them, and they rightfully deserved to get as much stick as they possibly needed, because that was the refereeing was disgusting, and Diaz's reaction, who by the way also put his head into Fabian Schär, that deserved a red card for himself as well. But fans, 10 out of 10, brilliant as always. And there you are. Ref's crap. I'm surprised Julie's not in the chat because I know she'd give the referee a 0. Fans a 10. Anyone think the referee couldn't give someone Schär like a yellow due to his being low profile when compared to a bigger profile defender? I mean, if you just give them both a yellow, fair enough, but you know. Posted 7 for every Flynn down challenges he let go. Oh, -7. Yeah. How he's letting them get away with it as well. It's absolutely incredible. Murphy before he was subbed off. So there you are. Right, last one, Mason. And of course, it is none other than Mr. Eddie Howe.
6.
Ooh, 6.
Priest tactics for when we went doing 10 men.
Okay.
I sorry, give him a 6.
Fair enough. I think 6 is a bit harsh, but I think you got the lineup right.
7.
7. Okay, we're changing to 7 then, are we?
Aye.
Fair enough, fair enough. There's a 1 for 9, there's an 8 from Ian, there's an 8 from John as well. Yeah, he got the lineup what we consider it to be, but we did well. We held out throughout the game with 10 men as well. Normally, as a team, it's hard for a team to win a game playing with 10 men, but we did it well. And we did it. 3 points for you guys in opening day. That's what matters, and no goals conceded. Absolutely wacky. That's all that matters. It's 3 points. We've kicked off the season with a win. And hopefully we could keep on doing that for some time. Got me new top first time since the Northern Rock top, says Lee. Nice one, Lee. Nice one, nice one, nice one. So that is our player ratings all done. As well. So there we are. So we're going to pretty much start to come to the end of the show as well. So far, we haven't, our probably next schedule one so far is probably going to be preview for Bournemouth on the Thursday. But of course, if there's anything we will look to do before then, you will be notified as always. Or if there's any videos that I may do that is worth anything interested reporting on, of course I will do them as well. So, but hopefully we'll think of something to do before the Bournemouth game as well, because with a few games, it's still quite it's 8 days to go. A week today before we play that game. Hopefully we could do something before the preview as well. You will be notified as always as well. But of course, preview for Bournemouth will be at 8 o'clock as well. Of course, the PD's Football Live show will be on the Friday night. Saturday, there'll be fan reaction after the game. That's what we're looking to do instead of watch-alongs now, because I know there's a lot of people watching them as well.
When we're doing the fan reactions, I mean, I'll probably be in the middle of watching the Village of the Damned game.
Yeah, so I thought we'd do fan reaction. We'll just get people there to get their thoughts on as well. But of course, the always place to go for the match day live watch-alongs is always on Toon Review. So there you go. So, but yeah, that's what we got coming up. And of course, match review and player ratings for Bournemouth will be on the Sunday as well. So that's so far scheduled for next week. Hopefully, we'll bring out something before our preview on Thursday. So you will be notified as always. But thank you so much to everyone that has tuned in tonight. Great, some great points as well. Oh, one thing I haven't done. And that is, we are going to end the poll now for the Fabian Schär red card, where I asked, was it a red card? We had 37 votes for that. Right then. Very interesting, this one, actually. Very, very interesting. Right. 40% of the votes said yes, it was a sending off for Fabian Schär. 59% of the vote said it wasn't a sending off. Personally, I've given my honest opinion on it. I think red card, but Bereton Diaz should have been off as well. So you go. But anyone, thanks to everyone that tuned in for tonight. Of course, Mason, who's co-host of the channel. And great to see everyone tuning in the live chat as well. Mods, as always, thank you. Thank you so Much. As always, really, really appreciate it. As always. As well. So there you go. Adios. You take care, Lewis, as well. So remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, please, of course, remember to give us the thumbs up. Please do hit the likes. Really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the results in the search on YouTube. So please do smash the likes if you haven't already done so. Really, really important that we get those likes as well. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel or if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please, of course, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. And it does help make the channel grow as well. So if you're not yet subscribed, either if you're brand new or if you're not yet and you enjoy what goes on this channel as always, please do smash that subscribe button to help us keep growing as a channel as always as well. And of course, do remember to hit that bell notification because that does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or when a pre-recorded video has been uploaded. And as well, of course, this show tonight. And of course, do check out if you haven't seen the quick thoughts. And of course, the fan reactions as well from yesterday's game as well. Feel free to go and check them out as well if you haven't already done so as well. And if you would like to give a donation to the channel, feel free to do as always. And if you want to become a member as well of the channel, it is only 99p a month. Hit that join button to become a member. And of course, you will be put into the prize draws we do on this channel as well. So again, if you want to be within a chance of being a member, hit the join button. And of course, you will be put into a prize draw we do on the channel as well. So Sure, have a look at the red card we've had it up on tonight's show. See you later, guys. Take care, Ian, as well. Adios. It was a red for Schär, but for Diaz too. Yep, I agree. I said it should have been a red card for both of them. See you guys. Good night to you as well. Take care, John. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching so far. So there you are. Well then, guys. So until next show, hopefully we will bring out something before our preview to Bournemouth. So do stay tuned. But as always, we'll see you all later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. And me and Mason will catch us all later, everyone. Take care, everyone. Away the lads and away the lasses as well. We'll see you later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend, and we'll see you later. Take care, everyone.
Yeah,